Here we have yet again another PC individual who got taken in. I can't say unscathed because unlike some of the last few that I've talked about, he actually has some markings on his face that indicate that at least he did get touched, but he didn't get taken out. Although if this man was black, 9 times out of 10, he would have, and he wouldn't have had to even do an ounce of what this guy did. So this man's name is Benjamin Plank, and he has been identified as the suspect in the fatal shooting of this deputy by the name of Bobby Swartz. Yes, this man eliminated a whole cop, and all he got was a few hits to the face. And of course, a mugshot, which you're looking at right now. This story is coming from Oklahoma City, Fox.com. The suspect accused of fatally shooting Oklahoma County Deputy Bobby Swartz is 35-year-old Benjamin Plank, police confirmed Tuesday. Plank has been arrested on several complaints, including first-degree murder, shooting with intent to kill, assault and battery with a deadly weapon, and use of a vehicle in the discharge of a weapon. Plank is in the Oklahoma County jail and bond was denied. Like, that's the whole article right there. That's the entire article, and I'm reading this on August 23rd, 2022. But when you look at those charges, the fact that he got hit with a first degree, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't think first degree would be up there, but when they said the part, the shooting with the intent to kill, and I said now I can see why he got that murder in the first degree charge. So he went out of his way to kill this cop and was successful. Meanwhile, Jalen Walker and a gang of others don't even do an ounce of this, and they get taken out. And we know who's not going to talk about this. We know mainstream media ain't going to talk about this. We know them co-colonizing coon cohorts aren't going to talk about it either. We for damn sure know PC ain't going to talk about it. If they can't get an angle, if they can push a black person angle out of this, they ain't going to talk about it. It ain't going to be covered. Like I said, the only thing that surprised me about this whole situation is that this guy actually got some hits to the face, and it shows right here he got some bruises. So they actually did touch him, but unlike Jalen Walker, they didn't take him out. This is exactly why they continue to get away with what they get away with, and by they, I'm talking about PC, are left with egg on their face. And the crazy thing is, like I said, whenever a black person gets taken out, they don't have to do an ounce of what they do, or they can be completely innocent or just minding their business, and we still get eliminated or deleted. He's still alive. The Starla Balsam chick that I just did a video on, she's still breathing. The last few white people that I talked about that had these standoffs with the police, still alive. Hours long, I should say, standoffs with the police, still alive. The thing is, don't let PC tell you that they don't have any privilege. They know that they do. I think I've said this before, and I'll say it here. They know what privilege they have, and many of them know the amount that they have. They know what they can get away with and what they cannot get away with. Now, recently, there was a police brutality video where a PC man pretty much got the black treatment, where he literally, like, at first I'm looking at the video because I couldn't tell who it was on the ground, and y'all may know what I'm talking about. It was the one in Arkansas where he was literally getting the shit beat out of him, and I'm thinking, oh shit, it's another black man. Plot twist, it was a white guy. I just want to know where all the so-called Blue Lives Matter people are going to be at, because whenever this happens to black people, they sure love to come out in droves and mock it. But when it was him, they were very, very, very quiet. I'm telling you, people saying, oh, white people look out for white people. That's a lie. That is a lie. I remember I did a video a few years ago about, it was a white boy. This is probably in the early stages of my original channel. It was a white boy down in South Carolina, I believe it was. And he got what I call the black treatment, except he got deleted. Do you know them white folks down there either barely talked about it, or they pulled the same thing on him that they do on us? He should have stopped resisting. Now we fast forward to the one that I'm just talking about in Arkansas, because, you know, there's so few and far in between. So, you know, let them tell it happens every day. This happens and they're barely talking about it. They're not talking about it at all because they know they can't get the angle out of it that they want. These are the same people that say that white people face more police brutality than black people. Then why aren't you reporting on it? If that's the case, why aren't you talking about it? That's what I'd like to know. I don't believe you. You need more people capping America. Because we know our stuff, for the most part, a lot of our stuff is going to get reported, not all of it. But when it does, we know it's going to get talked about. But with them, that was an opportunity to address what happened in Arkansas, but they refused to talk about it. I mean, I saw it on the news, but they don't, I don't see them out there with their All Lives Matter signs. And I'm sorry to kind of get off topic with this one, but I'm speaking about it now because I probably won't talk about it in a video, but I'm bringing it to your attention now about the hypocrisies. Like I said, Miracle Whip and helmets and Duke's Mayo are filled with hypocrisies. When it comes to situations such as that and situations as the one that I'm talking about right now, they love to talk about black people stop resisting and comply and all this and that. But the last few stories that I talked about when it came to white people and them having these shootouts and these standoffs with the police, what was the one thing that consistently popped up? Resisting. And you can't tell me they didn't know that these stories didn't exist out here. They know that. They just didn't want to talk about it. So when people ask you, what do white people care about white people? No, they don't. Not in the capacity that you think they do. They'll care when they get on code. And that's usually against us. But when it comes to dealing with, you know, their own, a lot of them don't care about each other. Like, think about it. In politics, they stab each other in the back more times than Michael Myers. Just saying. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video. You let me know what you think down in the comments. The links will be down in the description. Subscribe if you are new. Have your bell turned on. And I'll talk to you in the next one.